round table. And today's topic is going to be why brotherhood has been lost. It's important to talk about this today because most of us as men don't know what it means to have somebody by your side that is really true and genuine. Most people are with you because they can either get something out of you or they can officially use you. Same thing, right? Most people want to take advantage of it if they can. So most people stick with you because of benefits. Or what they, most people are opportunists. This is the reality of what we're facing today. The only time men mostly stick together when it comes to doing something negative. Most men don't stick to that together today to do anything positive. And see, part of the reason why brotherhood has been lost is because there are no fathers. And most of the fathers who raised you don't even know what it means to represent brotherhood, right? That's something that is very much lost. And this is why society is in the direction it's in today. Most men, I hate to say this, but they try to seek leadership from women. And that's the problem. You seeking leadership from people who don't represent leadership. Then seek leadership from yourself, something that was God given to you. He gave you the strength and the ability to critically think and to be a leader and to lead groups. That's what God gave you ability to do. And most of us as men today don't understand what it is to have these things and to represent these things or to live as a leader and show good brotherhood, good friendship qualities, good things to, lead by and teach other brothers to lead by and be a good brother and stand by your brother. Live with camaraderie, as I talked about in my previous video. See, that's the main focus this week is camaraderie. It's important because if you don't live by having your brother's back or if you don't represent any of these qualities, then you will lose in life. There's so many stories I could tell you, and I can give you good examples. That one of the great examples is that I can give you a story where it was a man that I may have had in my life years ago, a good friend, right? Every time he needed me, he called me for something. He needed money or he needed something out of me. Every time I called him, he never picked up until he called me and needed something. That wasn't a friend. That was somebody in your life. And I know most of you probably can relate to this. That's probably somebody in your life that is only in your life to get something out of you. They're trying to benefit from you. That's the only reason why they're in your life, man. They are not true blue friends, right? They are not there for you because they really care for you. They really your brother. See, it's a hard quality to find because men have to tap back into that brotherhood. Instead of doing things together in a negative way, you should do things together in a positive way. Building businesses, being there for each other when another brother is in need. Simple, man. And not in a negative way, but in a positive way. Rather, it's money, investments, being there to move, anything he may need in life, help him fix a car. Something simple like that goes a long way when it comes to friendship and brotherhood, man. It's been so lost in society today. We look at each other with such vitriol. We want to talk about racial divide. Honestly, man, it's a man divide. It's not a racial divide in this country. It's a man divide. Culturally, we don't represent anything that stand by being man. We not shamed into not standing by a word. We're not shamed in not being there for our brothers, holding that camaraderie, holding it strong. We're not shamed for that. We have this attitude where we don't trust. We come out the womb with trust issues because we came out the womb not knowing our fathers. Part of the reason why we have this such vitriol towards each other, such negative vitriol. I could never understand it growing up in my life and seeing most dudes either fight each other, beat the hell out of each other, or try to up each other through ego to see which one and who was better. I was when you watch YouTube today, you may see somebody talk about, well, I'm in competition with other men because I want to outdo other men. I want to out best the next guy instead of working together and build off each other. People don't understand that It's harder to do it by yourself than do it with each other. So when you working on success with each other, it's a faster route. When you working on success by yourself, it takes a long time. It's a longer route. They don't teach you that because in this society, the reason why brotherhood is lost is because they don't want you to be together. They don't keep this country rolling. All these systems that's put in place today is based off us being divided. That's the best way to keep us conquered, man. That's why brotherhood is so lost. It's a lost idea. It's a lost concept. If you find somebody in your life that represent camaraderie or have any type of good qualities that represent being a good person, you want to keep that person in your life. But the truth be told, 90% of us in this country don't even know what that means. Trust me, people come and go in your life, just like relationships between men and women. It goes back to the relationships with men and with men, friendships, brotherhood. It don't stay long because everybody in and out of the door. You hit success, everybody around you. When you back to square one, nobody around you. It's the ones that stay with you from the ground level. It's the ones that stick with you when success comes. That's the importance of understanding that, man. And when you have the ability to work together and you have that circle of people that's going places, then success hits a limit that's unbelievable. But that's a rare trait that men have today. That's not a common trait today because we lack the ability to have brotherhood. We lack the ability to work together and build towards something. That is a lost thing in this Western culture and in this society, to be honest with you, because all of us around the world have been taught to be divided and to compete with each other for resources, to fight each other for resources, to better the next man over a woman that look at y'all both the same way. When we gonna wake up and start realizing that brotherhood is the only thing we have? Brotherhood is the only thing that we can get. It's the only thing that we have is each other. Once we start understanding the only thing we have is each other, then things will change in your life, in his life. Because the more y'all push towards working on each other's success and building with each other, then y'all gonna be successful. Y'all gonna live a better life. And see, that's what we represent here at Brothers United. This organization, we represent brotherhood, man, being there for each other. No man will be left behind, man. That's my comrade. I have his back, and he has mine, no matter what. And that's how men today have to live by, man. You have to live by that code of camaraderie that represents brotherhood, because they know if they see y'all together that they can't just mess with you because the next brother gonna have your back. He can't just fuck with you because he know, oh shit, if I mess with him, then the next brother behind him, he got his back because that's him. That's his brother. When people start seeing that, man, people can see leaders from a mile away, man. They can see it. They can see people. They can see camaraderie. But they can't see people who divide it, right? They see that as a weakness and they can take advantage of that easily. It's easy to take advantage of people in a society who are divided. It's easy to take advantage of that person. I could pin him against the next person. I could pin this brother against him. Either a woman, a job promotion, everyday life. It's easy to pin people against each other who is divided, especially as men. That's why we so conquered. We so conquered because society has brought us against each other. Not brought us together, but brought us against each other. So now we conquered. Now what do we do? What is our solution? Learn to build better relationships. Putting yourself out there, opening yourself to other people, man. It takes time, I understand. But you have to deprogram yourself from that divided mindset, that divisive mindset that we have all been taught. I'm going to do it by myself. I could do it all by myself, bad by myself. We say women has that concept. No, men have that today. So you'll build a business for a corporation and make them rich, but you won't build a business for you and your people that's around you, your brothers that's around you. That is backwards thinking. And once I started waking up and understanding that, I was like, wow, the programming started leaving my mind, and I started understanding what brotherhood really means. And once we start waking up and tapping into that, there's nothing you can't do in this life. So men today, we got to understand why brotherhood is lost and start understanding how can we fix this. We are problem solvers as men, and we have the ability to fix it. So when we're going to realize that's the only thing we have is each other. That's why this channel focuses on men, because we are the only thing we have. That's it. When you go in front of that court system, or you get your child taken away from you through child support, or you got to fight a custody battle, you're going to see men that look just like you. And I ain't talking about the skin color. I'm talking about men that has the same gender as you. No matter what color, race, they all going to suffer the same problems, deal with the same issues that you deal with. Yeah, no different. We all still suffer by a system. We all still divided. So when we're going to wake up and realize that we are the only thing that we have, and once we start having that and tap into our superpower, then we'll realize that unity and brotherhood is the only way to go. Because through that, man, you have the world. And once you have the world, it becomes your oyster. And that is Brothers United Roundtable. Thank you, brothers. Make sure you support the show. Like and subscribe, man. I'm out.